Hey guys, this is my review for episode 7 of She-Hulk. This review will have spoilers, so here's a warning about that, and also just want to say that I'm still sick, so if I cough or sniffle throughout the video, just forgive me. So yeah, I watched episode 7, episode 7 of She-Hulk, and I enjoyed this episode. I think I enjoyed it more than I enjoyed the last episode, and I enjoyed last episode. You know, I think overall I could say I like this show, even though I do have problems with it, and it's like it could. What frustrates me about it is that I could love it. Like, the things they could do with a She-Hulk show could make me love it. But I feel the way they're going, I'm only just going to like it. And just these small bite-sized episodes that I can just, you know, take them and enjoy, but only wish for more. Which I think is basically it, you know. But I'll just take it for what it is. And, yeah, so I like this episode. I think... actually, you know what? No. I was going to say that I didn't like the stuff with Josh, but then I realised, okay, well, it is leading to something. It's part of the overarching story, which I feel like this show doesn't even need an overarching story. If you're going for a sitcom, you don't need to shoehorn an overarching story in there. But yeah, because it takes away from the sitcom element and the situational elements of the specific episode. But yeah, so this episode basically, Jen goes to Emil's retreat, basically. I don't need to get into specifics on how she gets there. It's, you know, not a spoiler to say, even though, okay, there's spoilers. She goes to Emil Blonsky's retreat because there was a thing on his inhibitor. That's not even a spoiler, but it's, you know, I'm just going to not limit myself to not spoilers because this is a spoiler review. So, yeah, she goes to Emil Blonsky's, his retreat, where he's on parole there. He's got an ankle monitor to make sure he doesn't transform into Abomination. She goes there, and you know what? I was actually really mad because at the start of it, I don't remember the parole officer's name, but her dynamic with him, I thought, you know what, these two have a funny back and forth thing. I would like to see more of that, but he left straight away, so that was a waste, and they could have done more with that because he seemed like he was funny, and I liked the way he interacted with Jen. So yeah, this episode starts off with Jen's new boyfriend Josh, who I didn't realize, but then I saw before this episode even came out, I saw that he could be the other member of the wrecking crew that attacked her in episode 3, because only one of them was masked, and I was like, okay, that's probably true, because he was, you know, showing interest in her, like a really strange thing. There was security footage at the wedding of them two sitting together, so I was like, okay, this feels like a good theory, and lo and behold, I think it's true. It wasn't confirmed that he was that guy, but it was confirmed that he's trying to get her blood. I think he slept. Fuck this guy, you know. He slept with her and took a photo and took all the information off her phone. Okay, it's also revealed that he is Hulk King, which I think that was a member of the Intelligentsia. Is that what it's called? That online website thing that hates She-Hulk. There was a guy named Hulk King who was like talking shit about her, saying like, how do we kill her or something. So yeah, he is Hulk King. What a fucking asshole. Fuck that guy. It's so gross. It was gross to see him take a photo of her when she's like asleep naked in bed. It made me really uncomfortable. But yeah, so it's revealed that at the end of the episode that he is Hulk King. So we'll see where that goes. Clearly the overarching story is a member of trying to get her blood to do something, and they're trying to kill She-Hulk. They're trying to find a way to kill her, and they're also trying to get her blood. So we'll find out what comes of that. This was not the Daredevil episode, which they teased that 2 episodes ago, and we still haven't seen him. I know that he's coming next episode because I heard that like yesterday after I watched this episode. So I now know that he is coming next episode. Next episode's gonna be big, like, because I've seen trailer footage, and she's wearing a suit this time, which was also teased 2 episodes ago, and we still haven't seen. But she's wearing a suit this time. She's in the next episode, and yeah, she's going to be with Daredevil, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, this episode, the stuff at the retreat, I actually really liked. I think that's the scene in particular where they're all sitting around in the circle, and Jen's talking about how like she feels about how guys only want her because she's She-Hulk and nobody appreciates Jen. I thought that was really, really well written, and I thought it was very well performed, and I was like, this is really great emotional depth to the character, which has been hinted at throughout the series, but it's never been fully addressed like it is now, so that's really good. I really like that. So yeah, the guys in the sort of circle, in the meeting, I like them as well. I think, for starters, they're definitely mutants. I'm just going to say that now. The ones that actually have powers, they're mutants. There's no way that they're not. I mean, like, the wolf guy, not the wolf, the bull guy, he said he was a science experiment gone wrong, but he's a mutant. He's definitely a mutant. And so was the other guy, they were calling him a matador, but I can't remember what his name, it was like a Spanish sounding name that I can't remember. But yeah, he was definitely a mutant. They're definitely mutants. It wasn't confirmed, but come on, they're introducing mutants. They're mutants. And also, the other guy from the Wrecking Crew was a part of the, that's why I don't think that Josh is a part of the Wrecking Crew, because I think, I don't know if she specifically said what he looked like, but yeah, I think he would know that he's trying to do this to her, but he seemed really sincere. But isn't it, they also said they were working for someone, so I don't know if that, I don't know. We'll see what comes of that. But yeah, he was good. I liked that they made amends. That was nice. The only time they broke the fourth wall in this episode was when Jen saw the guy, and she was like, I really like what they did. When they were like, she was like, okay, roll the previously on again, so we can show who this guy is, because that's good, because people were not going to remember who that was. I didn't even remember who that was until he walked out. So yeah, excuse me. So yeah, that was obvious. That was not obvious who that guy was. So I'm glad they did that. I just wish they broke the fourth wall more. I mean, like, I've seen this criticism before, and I agree with it. I feel like it should be more like Fleabag. I'm sorry. I should really cut these out, but I don't have time. I feel like it should be more like Fleabag, when it just slight glances at the camera when something happens, and more breaking the fourth wall. I feel like it's what we need. If you're going to do it, go for it. But I don't think they're going for it. They're just doing it very on occasion. When they do it, it really works, though. So I just want to see more of that. But yeah, overall, I liked this episode. Still wasn't my favourite episode. Episode 4 is still my favourite episode, because we actually got to see her She-Hulking and, like, doing cool stuff. And yeah, I want to talk about CGI, but I don't really want to, because I say it every episode, but CGI this episode was good in parts and then really not good in some parts. The montage at the start where she's like waiting for Josh to text her back and we see her as She-Hulk in the office, it looks really bad. Like, she looks fine, but her motion is just really terrible. But otherwise, the CGI was fine. When she was in the meeting, she looked good. But yeah, that's it for this review. I enjoyed this episode. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the episode down below in the comments. If you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe so you can see more of my videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.